The document here is the table that you will have received in the post, already completed. I'm just going to go through now and show you how each letter is written in Teeline shorthand, so that you're able to copy this and drill it yourself to enable you to write and remember the outlines. So first of all, we have the letter A. This is written, it's the top of a longhand A, capital A, that's been chopped off, so it just looks like the top of a teepee or a wigwam. For each vowel, which is A, E, I, O and U, you also have an indicator. So depending on what the word that you're writing and what outline is easier, you will decide whether you write the full A or the A indicator. Okay, and you'll see the size that it's written. A B looks like the number 6. C is just like a normal longhand C, but perhaps not as big. D is a line written on the line. In Teeline you have a notepad, and this is what we would call the writing line. So everything, even though I haven't done so, everything is written on the actual writing line. So if we do a line and it's written D down, that's how I remember it, down on the line. Now we have E, which looks like a very small capital L, and the outline is literally one small line as shown here. What you must remember is to keep these outlines pretty much the sizes shown until you develop the art of writing shorthand and you can make the outlines smaller. F is written like a feather, and you either start at the bottom and go up and back down, or you write it going downwards. And now my pen's going to run out. G is taken, now obviously with the F you can write either one of these depending what letter you have to add on to the F afterwards. G is done as like a longhand, but not the full outline. Looks like a big an ear going through the line. H is just a single line going down to the line. I is written a bit like a beak. I'll write that again. Or the I indicator looks like that. I remember the A, E and I indicators like a clock. So A, do that again so that you can see it. A, E, I. So that's in order of the vowels, and it goes from the left to the right, just like a clock. Okay, back to J. J is written very much like a normal J without the dot at the top, and it literally curves round and goes through the line. The K is taken from this bit here, and it looks like either the more than or less than symbol. I can never remember which one's which. L is written either as a curved L, like you would not normally write a longhand L, or it's written down to the line. Usually you stop it there when you're following on with an M or an N or perhaps a G. Or there is the upward L, which is written from the bottom to the top. These things you will become more familiar with when to use this as we go on. M is like a unhappy person. Got a unhappy smile there, which isn't a smile if it's unhappy. And N is like a walking stick, curves just over. O is the same as a longhand O, which is very, very rarely used, and the indicator is a very small smile there, and it's written small because one of the letters later on is twice the size. And P is exactly the same as the H. It's a line, but it goes through the line, like the line in a normal longhand P would be. I'll continue this in the next video.